Yeah, and that was just the match day one of the TCC, the Creative Champions League. And of course, different games, different teams have played. And here is the result for the match day one. And it was the game between Beyond Limit and Igomu. Beyond Limit defeated Igomu by 2 goals to nil. And of course, Dino settled for a 2-2 draw against Broad City, while VOEFA, a new club in the league, lost against Imperial by 1 goal to 2. Ray Sapphire defeated Bagada by 2 goals to nil, while Valiant FC lost to Atlantic Business by 3 goals to 2. And the last game of the day, see Sporting Lagos defeated Danas by whooping. I think that was just the biggest game of that day, defeating Danas by 4 goals to nil. Yeah, and I'm here with Bolajibale to discuss much more about the match. The one. Good morning, Bolajibale.
Good morning, Uncle Day.
Yeah, yeah, it's nice to meet you. Yes, this is the TCC, the Creative Champions League has gone. The match, the one is done. Now I want us to just analyze much more about the teams. Beyond Limit defeated Igomu by 2 goals to nil. How do you feel about that game?
Although on paper before the encounter, we know that Beyond Limits look more favorable in terms of because they've won this league 4 times
Being the
consecutively.
defending champion.
Yes, and looking at the history of these two teams, Igomu have not recorded a winner against Beyond Limits. I hope they are going to capitalize on the team list that is coming from Beyond Limit. But Igomu, playing against this team called Beyond Limit at home is another ball entirely, and you could see that for the aspect of Parobo Irewe, they still find a way of finding the back of the net by 2 goals to nothing, and it's a perfect start for them.
Okay, yeah. In the match against Dino versus Broad City, which went like a 2-2 draw between the sides. How do you feel? Who do you thought we should have gotten that full 3 points, but then it was just 1 point? How do you see the game also?
I think the two teams are very, very good side in terms of how they've been able to their consistency in the league and also their improvement. And if you look at Dino last season and Bro City last season, they be very, very fantastic. In the almost match day 8 and 9, both teams are fighting for the first and second position. And which year we really saw it what happened in the match day 1 when they faced each other. It was an end-to-end game between these two teams. And I think the game where the two coaches will definitely be happy about the results. But the only one that make the difference so far in that encounter is the player, the man of the moment that they just concluded tournament. That is Gotia. That is Babatunde Akomolede with another fantastic draw again. Before Anif Yusuf also spectacular. Yeah, before Anif Yusuf score another spectacular goal to 11 things up for Bro City.
Yeah, the newcomers VOE lost against Imperial by 2 goals to 1. The newcomers they know this is a new league for them. How do you feel? Can they move forward much? Like, can they do better going forward in this league?
I judge them in the sense that I don't judge them about the result. I judge them on what they played in against Imperial. I think they look more like a team who knows
this is a new league for them. How do you feel? Can they move forward much? Like, can they do better going forward in this league?
I judge them in the sense that I don't judge them about the result. I judge them on what they played in against Imperial. I think they look more like a team who have the idea of how they want to play. I think their behavior on the pitch is something that I really love in terms of how they want to be progressing their field of playing. But I must give a kudos to Imperial who have managed to be able to converse all the chances they have. And I think the only difference is that Imperial converts their chances in the front of goal, while VOE we are woeful at the front of the goal, and I think that's the difference between these two teams.
Okay, yeah. Bagada lost against Ray Sapphire by 2 goals to nil. I think that was just an end-to-end affair. Also, seeing Ray Sapphire dominating every of the play and seeing them triumph 2 goals to nil. What do you feel about the game?
I think the coach of Ray Sapphire, that is Danko Daini, has been fantastic since his appointment. When they appointed him last season, he struggled about 5 matches. He didn't get the good result. But as time goes by, he tried to implement his philosophy to the team. And I think they've been very, very good. They are the first team in terms of their debutant to finish the top 4 in last season. And they continue to start from where they stopped last season. For Bagada, there is a lot of changes in the dressing room of Bagada. Semiu, which is the best player of this last season, is not in the team. So you could see that all these teams are trying to recruit their team. So it's going to take a lot of time for Bagada.
And you should not forget that it's just the match they won.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it. Atlantic Business, the business team, defeated Valiant FC by 3-2. I think that was a much goal appearance. How do you see the business team?
It was Uncle D, it was an end-to-end game, that encounter. I don't look at the scoreline. Look at what these two teams bring into the field of play in terms of their flexibility, in terms of individual quality that these two teams possess in the field of play.
I think I watched the highlight. I saw Atlantic Business giving much more. Like, what gave them that goal was their set piece. They are very good in taking set pieces. What do you say about that?
I think the coach know exactly how he want to set up his team, and he always plays to his strengths. You understand? Because Atlantic Business, they've been showing this kind of quality towards the end of last season in the TCC League, and I think it has been paying for them now. For Valiant, I love what they play in most especially their captain there, who always taking the responsibility. But a match ended in 3-2 goals. You should know that that's a kaka encounter between these two teams.
Yeah, the last game of the match they won. See, the Gotia Cup champion Sporting Lagos defeated Danas FC by 4-0. That was a whooping scoreline. How do you see the game?
Of course, everybody think Danas is not going to go home with a point. Looking at they are coming away from home against Sporting Lagos, who just won his international tournament.
Yeah, I think that was their first outing.
Yeah, exactly. You see that they really want to showcase what they have in the front of their fans, and you can see that the quality they possess, for the fact that most of their key players, Mukhtar Adam, Yusuf Abdul, in the front of their fans, and you can see that the quality they possess, for the fact that most of their key players, Mukhtar Adam, Yusuf Abdullahi, are not on the pitch, and also Oluwaseun, they are not. But the Spochola still managed to try to utilize his player in terms of their quality they possess, and I really love the equipment of Sporting Lagos also, which is the reason why some fans are saying that they are going to torment Beyond Limit in this season. And you could see that they score in a different angle, but the man that makes the difference is John Lucky, who scored a brace in their encounter. And it is what it is for Danas. Danas, who finished 10th position last season with 20 points and minus 22 goals, without their talisman, that is Joshua Bakimi. So it's going to be a big one, a big long season for Danas. But this is match day one, as you said earlier.
Of course. Yeah, that's match day one. And my last question is, which player should the fans watch out for going forward in this tournament? Which player should the fans watch out for from different teams? Just pick just one player in different teams and see what the fans will say about that.
I think I'll start from the defending champion, which is Beyond Limit. I think a man that we have been consistent so far for Beyond Limit is this man coming from the right hand side of the defense. That is Oluwaseyi, one of the very Oguniyi Oluwaseyi, yes. And for Sporting Lagos, I think this man, I saw some individual quality talking about this man that scored a brace. That is John Lucky. He's also a man to watch out for. And for Atlantic Business, I think this man who shows same thing last season, and I think we are still going to see much about him, is that Ebube, that is the goalkeeper of the Atlantic Business. And for Imperial, Chibuzo, yes, if I'm right, he will score a spectacular winning goal against Imperial. I love for the fact that he played 15 minutes in the game. He showed the instant impact, and this is the kind of quality that we want to see in the TCC, because TCC have shown us that they have a lot of quality.
They're ready to stay.
Yes.
Yeah, and going forward, in the absence of this Beyond Limit striker, Marabo Areri, what do you see Beyond Limit doing? Or should we see Beyond Limit going for their next getting that trophy again, or how do you feel going forward, seeing Beyond Limits or in the absence of Marabo Ayeri?
I think the coach exactly know how he wants to work out to bring the best out of the team. Although Powerboy is not on the team list last week, which we don't know his whereabouts, which we don't know anything about. We might see him in match week 2, but we are yet to see him. But his brother came into and got a goal. So you can see that this coach exactly know how he wants to set up his team. That's why I said it's going to be a very, very tough battle because people are writing beyond limits out, but in terms of how they
In terms
know
of quality,
yeah, the process
exactly.
in their team. And if you know, this league is a marathon. It's not just
Of
about
course,
6 matches.
sure. Not even a competition. This is a
Competition,
league.
a league. Yeah, so it's going to be a very very long journey for all the teams.
Yeah, and so that's the end of our match day one preview and analysis. Catch us next time again in the match day two. My name is Daniel Olilore, and I have here with me.
Bolajibale.
Yeah, see
See
you
you.
and
Cheers.
enjoy your